Greetings, everyone. Thanks for joining me for voting video number 238 in the Incredible Mandela Effect voting video series. Yet another classic. Seems to be a little different. Doesn't match my memory. Let's see if it matches yours. Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. So there's a little part here where he talks about the people that are passing by. But he doesn't say passing by anymore. He says going by. So we'll listen to this here.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the skies, also on the faces of people going by.
Actually, that whole thing sounds different. Let's check that out again. So I don't remember people going by. It just doesn't sound good at all. It doesn't sound like how I remember it. This sounds different as well.
Also on the faces, so pretty in the skies.
I don't remember so pretty in the skies. I remember one sky up above. So pretty in the sky. But anyway, so, you know, people sing things different sometimes. But I looked at some different times that he sang this song, and he said the people going by every time. There's not one single time I found where he's saying people passing by, which is what I remember. Let me show you some examples of people who remember it the way I always remember the song. We'll start with Rod Stewart. Don't go anywhere. At the end of this, I want to talk about my last video, which is Off the Hook. Just totally crazy with the comments and what's been going on, so I wanted to mention that. But let's go through here.
The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by.
That's right, Rod. People passing by, and he said so pretty in the sky, like I remember, not skies. So that could even be another effect there. I don't know. We're just covering the people passing by right now. Wow, I just stumbled upon something else. Let's see what this girl remembers.
Also on the faces of people passing by, and pretty in the sky. Also
Yeah, she remembers sky, singular. Well, they all might remember sky, but Louis singing it as pretty in the skies and people going by. So, just crazy. There you go, pretty in the sky. People passing by. Here's another crazy Mandela effect. Always 4 people. Saw that video clip so many times over the years. Nope. Always 6. Always 6 in this reality.
are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends.
Yeah. People passing by, people going by, just, I don't know, it's got that foreign sound to it. It just doesn't sound like how I remember the song. Like so many of these. I mean, we're just going to keep doing this over and over again, I imagine, but I'm just going to keep documenting our memories, and at some point I'll have a huge archive and we'll just go from there.
And also are the faces of all the people passing by.
Yeah, people passing by. Let me see if he says sky or skies here.
The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky. And
Well, he dropped a little sky high, but no skies like this.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the skies.
That just sounds weird. The color of the rainbow is so pretty in the skies. Okay, Louis. Whatever. Oh, man. That sounds off. I didn't even notice that till right now, but that sounds off as well. All right, we've got a few more examples here. Well, it seems like this one got kind of screwed up.
Of the
go.
So pretty in the sky.
He says sky.
On the faces of people passing by.
People passing by. Kamakawiole. Probably botched that, but he remembers it the way that I remember it. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't know what I had these set up here.
What a wonderful world.
Yeah, what a wonderful world.
See skies of blue, clouds of
World that seems to be a little different than I
warm
remember.
sunny days, and I think to myself, what a wonder. The color of the rainbow, so bright up in the sky, is written on the faces of people passing by.
Well, he said bright up in the sky, so he's not going to be a good source of recollection here, but he did say passing by. All right, we'll go with this guy last. Sorry, I had all these lined up. I don't know, my computer's been acting up. Here we go. Passing by. And everyone said sky, so I don't know. Louis talking about the colors of the rainbow so pretty in the skies. And people going by, so I don't know. It's just crazy. Anyway, the Journey video, wow. I did the video. I was blown away. You can tell if you listen to it. I heard he. Okay, he's talking about just a small town girl. And then he takes the midnight train. He's talking about the girl, and he says he. And then he's talking about the boy, just a city boy, and he takes the midnight train. So I heard he 100%. I couldn't imagine how anyone could hear it any other way. It was so clear. And people were saying, I hear she, what's wrong with you? You need to get your ears checked, put on some headphones, blah, blah. And there were a whole bunch of people saying they heard he. A whole bunch of people were saying they heard she. People saying, well, I heard one and then I heard the other. And so this morning I heard she. And I was like, whoa, let me hear that. I played it a bunch of times. I couldn't hear anything but she. I got home and I could only hear he. It's like flip-flopping back and forth and shifting around and just being all shifty with the realities and stuff. And so I come in and ask my wife, I say, here, listen to this. She says, I hear he and then I hear she because I replayed it in my video. So she heard it both ways. I said, all right, son, last night you said he. What do you hear now? I hear he very clearly, not she. I hear he. My daughter, what do you hear? I hear he. That's all I can hear now. So I don't know. This is just the craziest thing with this Journey video I did last night. So that's it, everyone. Lots of reality shifts going on. Maybe the event's coming. Maybe the huge energy is about to slam the planet. I don't know. I mean, there's all this stuff I'm seeing now. Who knows? I was expecting, a shift in human consciousness back as early as 2011. And something happened in 2012. Maybe not on any particular day, but we're going through an awakening. I mean, there's something obviously happening. The people who say there's nothing happening, well, that's fine. Just because you're not experiencing anything doesn't mean that there's not something happening for the rest of us. I mean, it's so arrogant and ridiculous for someone to say, there's no Mandela effect. Well, yeah, that's like 10 of us in a room going, check out the ghost in the corner. I mean, look, yeah, come on, we got to get out of here. Look, everyone's talking about the ghost in the corner, and then homeboy walks in and says, ghosts don't exist, everybody. Okay, maybe for you, but the 10 of us are looking at this ghost in the corner, and you're going to walk in and say ghosts don't exist. I mean, that's what's happening with these people saying there is no Mandela effect. I mean, it's just totally ludicrous. It's ridiculous, but I can't believe I'm even still talking about it 2 years into this. This is just so insane. But ultimately, like I've said so many times, I believe this is a positive thing. What's going to happen is a time of meeting ourselves again, and it's just so exciting. I mean, I feel sorry for the people who think that this is a negative thing. I mean, I gotta admit, there's times when I think that things are being changed. It just seems like someone's fooling around at a quantum computer, or, at CERN they're playing games or whatever. But it still seems like a consciousness shift, because that's what I was expecting to happen. Not to say just because I was expecting to happen, that's what it has to be. But I feel like when I first got hit with this, I felt like my consciousness has shifted from somewhere else to here. A different place where, Sally Fields was, and Christopher Reeves, and J.C. Penney without the extra E.